We got to get Tuna Town and OnlyFans. You know who? Tuna Town's OnlyFans will do way better than Canoe's. That's a fact.
How is Canoe's OnlyFans? How is that going? How's her career going? They got a little bump from Steel Toe, and I kind of enjoyed that rivalry. I mean, can you believe Aaron would send that picture on a live stream of Kayla Ricada? But I talked to my attorney, and I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a legal expert. But he's still going to be screwed, but he might be able to get it to a misdemeanor because he didn't post it publicly. He just sent it to one person, which is still revenge porn, but it's different than like if he sent it to multiple. But it happens
all the time. Guys send pictures all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone Gilly's ever dated has like 1,000 images of her just waiting to hit send.
Only Pat.
I mean, only Pat.
Yeah.
You should start your own OnlyFans and call it Only Pats.
Well, and then
no, but seriously, everybody, I don't, but everybody takes pictures of the women they're having sex with, and they share it with their buddies. All Geno had to do was pretend that he never got it, or when they contacted him from St. Cloud, Minnesota, he's like, "Yeah, I don't remember that day. I don't remember that."
They told on him. 100%.
Because Geno's a snitch and a bitch. Hey,
well,
spunk on punk.
Yeah, well, the
timeline every time I try to make money.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah, you're trying to read this real quick. The timeline was weird, where Geno exposed Aaron for sending revenge porn, but then Alex Engelbert exposed Geno for sharing her nudes, and then Geno had to have a conversation with Keanu about how I didn't share her nudes like that. I sent it to one person. So it's just you're guilty of doing the same thing that you basically just convicted Steel Toe for. It's just.
But Geno didn't do it. Geno didn't send it on a live stream. But again, it's a live stream. There was no proof. He could have just said, "No, I was pretending I got it. We were pretending. We're play acting." Again, another Ashton Kutcher production. We just got punked. I mean, for Geno to be like, "Yeah, he sent me a picture. Yeah, I'll yeah," and it's like Geno, you're an idiot. I mean, Geno acts like he's so street smart. What an idiot. All he has to be like, "I don't remember. I know we were just joking, etc." It is a comedy podcast, allegedly. Steel Toe is allegedly a comedy podcast. So you could have said they're joking. It'd be like I could say, "Hey, Alex, Alex, primetime, I'm going to send you a picture right now." And then that's Canoe, or that's Gilly. And then you go, "Oh," and then I go, "Hey, your boy's not doing too bad." And you go, "Yeah. We could just be acting. We could be pretending," because nobody held it up on the screen. There's literally no proof. And the proof's in the pudding. Ray says that every show.
Well, there's
Mr. Ray. Every time I eat pudding, I'm like, where's that fucking proof?
And the Shuli Network, I'd like to leave a point because I'm sure Carl and all they're going to see it. I don't think Carl's a pedophile. I don't think Shuli's a pedophile. But I do think that the timeline of the story in which they gave us does not sound accurate. It sounds like they knew more information than they're letting us know, and maybe they're doing that to protect their channel because YouTube could retroactively suspend their whole entire channel if they know that the person that started it is in a federal correctional facility for sharing 6,000 images of children being sexually abused. So maybe he's just lying to protect himself, and he's doing that. Self-preservation, I get it, but the story does not add up. I whip out my calculator, the timeline. They had to know more than that.
It never adds up. I hate to cut you off because you're a pimp on a blimp on a roll on a whatever you say. But I mean, it's like it never makes sense. Even like I just kind of connected the dots today about the vacation. Bob's going to Turkey. That's when Shuli decides he has to go on vacation. I mean, that makes no sense. So I'm just kind of piggybacking off of what you said. The timeline never makes sense with Shuli because he's always lying. So when you look at the logical timeline, you're like, that doesn't make sense. And then Shuli be like, no, this is why, and this is why. But again, like Shuli's more comfortable lying than he is telling the truth. That's just the way he is. That's the way he is.
Well, and then this came out after the fact, but actually Shuli used to fight with Brent Hatley. His last good storyline on the Howard Stern show was him and Brent Hatley trying to wife swap, not Shuli, but Brent Hatley, and Brent Hatley was just failing. And he went after Brent Hadley. He was just making fun of him all the time. I met Brent Hadley. Brent Hadley is a goofball, but he's actually a really nice, good guy. All my interactions with him, he's only been as professional and as straightforward and as nice as possible. So I'm just saying, Shuli's kind of a bully. That's why he bullies Stuttering John. He tried to bully Brent. And bullies are, unless you're bullying somebody bigger than you, it's not cool to bully people that are smaller than you, in my opinion.
Yeah, but Shuli's a little guy, but you're saying he just uses his platform and the shit network and, you know, any situation he can to be like they're even bullying the whole Stuttering John thing is like, look, there's 4 or 5 or 6 of us against you, which is classic fucking grade school, high school bullying where you're like, you know, we're going to gang up against this other guy we don't like, even though they're all losers. Bob and Shuli and Carl, they're all losers, but they're like, if we band together and gang up with this other guy, and that's classic hack bullying from grade school and high school.
I know. I mean,
we'll pick on the one guy that we think is a bigger loser than us, and that'll be the guy, and it's fucking sad. It's you know, again, I watch Stuttering John. I'll watch the show for like a minute, and I'll be like, I mean, this is unwatchable garbage. But and the fact that they do it every day. Yeah, because it's like their fans are like, no, this is great content. It's garbage, but that's all it is. Them bullying Stuttering John, and they think that somehow they're making great content. They're victorious. It's fucking pathetic. Do your plugs, Alex Stein.
This is going to make me sound like I'm contradicting myself, but even though they bully Stuttering John, you made a great point. They still like Stuttering John. They like looking at his clips. You don't watch it for hours, and they laugh at it, even if they're laughing unironically because of something.
Yeah, no, they act like they're laughing at him, but a lot of times they're just laughing because Stuttering John is kind of genuinely, naturally a goofball.
Funny. Yeah,
exactly. like you know, when he would come on, you know, like I said, you can watch Stuttering John clips and you'd be like, oh, this guy at least has a natural, he has a kind of flair for being ridiculous and stupid and stuff that you will laugh at, but they'll watch it and they'll pretend like they're, you know, even if they're laughing. And again, they pick John because he is an idiot, but they even when John's being funny, like you said, to your point, even when he's being funny, they act like they're laughing at him. But if you watch the show, you know that they're actually being entertained by the guy. But they'll be like, we're the great show. We're making the content. John's a clown. But they're so misguided, and then they have these pretend fans, and that's what I'm saying. Shuli doesn't care what is actually happening because Shuli's more comfortable with lies than he is with like the fake views and the fake gifted membership. Shuli doesn't care. And again, if you ask them, like, do you think Stuttering John's funny? He'd be like, no, Stuttering John's not funny. The Shuli Network, the Uncle Rico show's funny. And it's like, no. These guys on their own, when they did the BS show, they had to shut it down. It was so unwatchable. The fans hated it. So they only like the fact that they're watching Stuttering John because Stuttering John is kind of entertaining, where those guys alone are not entertaining at all.